Um, hey, hi everyone. Good morning. We'll wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll start.
Sure. When I'm
Yeah, let's start. Yeah, I'll record it. Just wait for 2 more minutes. I'll record it. I'll record the guys. So not leave it. Seven. Okay. So can you guys help me, like anyone, what you guys went through yesterday? Like, what did you learn some new keywords? Just help me with that, some kind of flow that tells me how you.
to block storage,
Okay. Mhm.
object storage, S3,
Yeah.
S3,
Yeah.
block storage,
Yeah. Continue the next keyword. Something block storage included.
static
block
data,
storage can be called as EBS
Yeah.
storage,
Yeah.
EBS volume.
Yeah. Okay.
Data will be stored in chunks. Yeah.
One more.
example for object storage,
Yeah. Object storage is nothing but S3.
And the cost rule is never use backup data in EBS. We need to prefer only S3.
Yeah. Well, cool.
and also we prefer to install OS ROPs on block storage only.
And we use for data recovery, disaster recovery also.
Yeah. We went through the DR setup. Okay. Yeah. Some more keywords.
Migration.
Yeah. During the migration, the preferred one. Yeah. So data into S3, which is objects. So S3 is in AWS. Every cloud provider, if you go to the Google, if you go to the Azure, you go to the OCI, Oracle, every cloud provider has same classification. The keyword will change. Here, something they'll say that some other name. Here they'll say that other name. So object storage, block storage will be everywhere, but the naming convention will differ. If you know the core block and object, what is the difference? It will remain same. Like somewhere they'll say SD, here they'll say EBS volume something. Okay. If you know one cloud, comparing with other cloud is very easy. The name will change. Somewhere they'll call one name, in other place they'll call with a different name. Yeah, you have to correlate with the names here.
Block storage is limited, whereas object storage is unlimited and scalable.
Yeah, this is the scalable one. This is some kind of limitations are there. Limitations are there for this. And
If you want to install OS, it should be designed sequentially.
yeah, the block storage, I mean, that is not the job to design it. Block storage by default, when you're storing the data, it will go in the sequential manner. The object storage, based upon the software, the design, it will store in different distributed storage devices. Yeah. So that is what you can think.
Can we call object storage as virtual storage as well? Obviously, somewhere it will be there in physical location.
Yeah, true. I mean, everything in the
Well-
cloud, everything is called virtual. Yeah, but
Okay.
you cannot say that as a virtual storage. Yeah, don't say that. Yeah. For now, don't say everything is virtual. Whatever you said is at the end we will come to the virtualization only. For now, you think it's a physical for now. Yeah.
Object storage is less in price.
Yeah, the price of the object storage is less. EBS elastic block storage. You know the elastic means you can add the storage, you can decrease this circle elastic storage. Okay, cool. Just a minute. Where is this guy?
Recording in progress.
Cool. So we were on these layers primarily. Like right now we are on these layers infra. So in the infra, compute, network, and then the storage, objects, the block, which one when to use, you have some clarity on it right now. And then in every cloud provider will have this, the major one, like these kind of two. On top of this, they built some softwares. Block will have EBS, object will have a S3, some more there are the extra, but for now we need two things, S3 and EBS one. And network, public IP, public, when I say public, obviously the private wala, and then obviously the DNS. In cloud, what is the name for DNS? Another name for DNS we were asking, right?
Route 53.
Route 53, and in Route 53, you know that one is the
Hosted view.
and what is the record sets, the A records, CNAME records, those are called here. This we went very long, and I mean very like the more detailed the protocol and all. These are the high level I need for now. So a compute, I'll come to on this. Like yesterday I was showing, right, in a data center where our servers will be located. They could have designed in such a way, somewhere storage servers will be there, somewhere the network servers, somewhere the compute will be there. They'll separate all these layers, separate London. So you should have a mindset when you visualize any application, behind these layers will be running, and then they'll be segregating it. Among them, one of the important layer is the storage layer. So you can always, we take the storage layer backup, and then it will be stored in another place, which we were calling as a DR and or something, right? Cool. So I'll compare. We'll be going towards little cloud end today. I'll be comparing with the cloud related keywords here. Okay. So I will discuss in this layer as well, compute layer. Okay. So if I say you right, my objective was, let's say I have a laptop. When I say laptop also same features it will have. When I say the same features, compute, storage, network. Storage, network. So you will have a NIC card. How many NIC cards will have our laptop?
One.
One NIC. The Ethernet wala. Storage, like maximum storage, how much you guys will be using maximum in your hard disk?
1 TB.
1 TB.
Yeah, 1 TB. Yeah, 1 TB. And then the compute, when I say compute, CPU and then RAM, I mean, I used to include both of them. Like, how many CPUs are there in your laptop?
One.
If you want to know, like somewhere you will have a system information or something, let me open a task manager. So check this task manager. Let's say, for example, your laptop is becoming very slow every day, like something, it is getting hanged. If you add a storage, your laptop will become very fast. Any chance? If you add more storage, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is chance.
So keep this thought. some keywords are very important. Listen, okay. If you add one more NIC card, will your laptop will become very speed?
No.
No.
Okay, we'll discuss it further. Maybe advanced question that I had asked somewhere. Let me go here. Process, performance. Yeah. You see here. This is your how your CPU is behaving. It. Yeah. Here is that like CPU is right now 80%, and then you see right Intel or TM something CPU. Nowadays, all our processors are multi-thread, multi-thread processors itself. So you see here somewhere the keyword socket. Oh my God. Socket is the physical socket is the one. They have one inside. If you open your this thing motherboard and all, you will have a socket, one socket. On top of that, physical cores are 4. That physical force you can divide into the some logical, like kind of. I would say simple example. Keep this thought. You got a place, very demanded area. Do you construct apartment or the individual home?
Apartment.
So the same way, nowadays people are dividing these physical cores, right? They are using this technology called virtualization. You think virtualization is nothing but you think apartment, for example. Why do we need a virtualization technology? Is to utilize the resources very well. Let's say this laptop. What I'm using is Windows laptop. Now I wanted to have Linux on top of this OS. So what I need to do, I have to purchase one more laptop, the for Linux, and I wanted one more laptop with Ubuntu. Then I need to purchase that laptop again, one more laptop. So what is happening here? You are paying for more amount for the infrastructure, and then in future if you want to maintain, it's also very difficult things and all. So if you use this virtualization technology, right, on one laptop you can install multiple operating systems. So right now the technology what we are going to use next, all we will be interacting with virtualization. You think so here compute layer, right? So you have CPU. How many CPUs we have there? 4, something like
1.
4. Socket is 1. The socket. CPUs are how many CPUs they have? 4. And then the logical, how many we can decide? Something what they're saying is the 8 logical CPUs you can decide. So if you use virtual technology, right, you can increase your CPU till how many cores you can increase? 8 CPUs. That is what it says. Okay. And then observe here, there is L1 cache, L2 cache, L3 cache. Can you observe here what is the order they are following here? So if you can observe, there is a order is there here.
Less to high.
Yeah.
KB.
Yeah.
Less to big.
Yeah. Always remember, CPU is the very speed. Let's say, for example, if I add to my laptop one more, like 4 more CPUs, it will become as a, like hyperactive, like kind of drug addicted guy, like something. It will act very speed. So keep this thought. You will get to some kind of situations. Your applications will be slow, and it is going some kind of very behaving too much slow, and then somewhere needed resources and all. First attempt you can go with the CPU. Add some CPU. If you add CPUs for that application, we will have a control how to add specific number of CPUs and all. If you add more CPUs, your application will become very speed. But our laptops are limited. These laptops are limited. We have a limited in terms of CPUs and all here. So here CPU and then the RAM. So always remember, your applications, whenever they are running, they will allocate the CPUs and then they'll be running the parallel. Nowadays, the CPUs, whatever coming, right? All CPUs are multi-threaded. I would say that parallel processing. What is mean by parallel processing? If you take 1600 old days mobile, you can open at a time phone number, and then you can open at a time some game only. Now you go to the Android, somewhere the songs will be playing behind, and then you can play game as well, something, or you can do parallel other task, right? So nowadays, majority applications are the CPUs. Applications are running multi-threaded. Like your laptop also, right? You can open somewhere one document, and then you will be playing the right such things are called parallel processing. At a time, multiple tasks will be going at a time in a given time. So nowadays, all the CPUs, they are supported multi-threaded, that you should be aware. And then you should have how to check the CPU. And then that is the one thing. Like you see right here, task manager, and then what is the usage here? Something here is the memory is called RAM. I'll come on that later. So and then these CPUs, they can divide it into, if you use which technology, virtualization, you can go with the like kind of till this number of cores. Okay, let me say that nowadays CPU is physical. So we are going to which technology nowadays? Virtualization. So here physical CPU will be divided into the vCPU, which will call the virtual CPU. In same way, NIC cards are NIC card, which is called Ethernet, right? Ethernet, which is called ETH0. You could have seen long back. I could have told ETH1, blah blah. Now they're coming with this technology, VETH. VETH means here is the keyword virtual Ethernet. So virtual in the sense, you think there is a software. This is a software is run. We will be using. With this software, we will be dividing the physical CPUs into the virtual CPU, physical Ethernet into the virtual Ethernet. Same way, storage also. We can't say that virtual storage. I mean, you can say that, but good keyword is the software defined storage. Just,
Sir, what do you mean virtualization?
sorry.
Sir, what do you mean by virtualization? We
So you are
we
yeah. So by taking the virtualization technology, like for example, I had given one example, right? You got a CPU is a one kind of land, you think one kind of place. So
okay.
if you use virtualization technology, like you think of virtualization is apartment technology. On top of one place, you can build multiple homes, right? Same way, if you don't use virtualization technology, your CPU can't be used as a kind of more capacity and all. You cannot utilize the hardware and all. So why this virtualization technology came? When you observe, when you take a laptop, majority times we are not utilizing the CPU. So they came with that mindset. Among your laptop, right? You take three layers. I was telling, compute, storage, network. Among them, highest cost one is the CPU. If you want to add more CPU, you have to pay a lot of amount for that. When you are paying such amount, you need to use that resources very well, right? So instead of buying another laptop, I will use a virtualization technology, one software. I will install on top of my laptop. This physical CPU will act as a virtual CPU. I will install multiple operating systems. For every OS, I will allocate some virtual CPU. Yeah. Virtualization, you think, for example, on top of virtualization, you can install multiple operating systems, something. Yeah, that I can see. So keep this thought. Virtualization is a kind of, for example, word, you can think you have got a, I mean, it has been long, but in the cloud, working, right, you will be working with these kind of keywords only. Okay. So keep in, let go for an image so that it will be easy. The physical, this is the infra. When I say the infra, I won't giving the keywords again. So majority people nowadays, they're going towards this technology. This layer is there, virtualization. So if you use this virtualization technology, you can have multiple operating systems, or you can have multiple operating systems on one hardware. Instead of buying another laptop, buying another, like installing another OS, here you can have a Windows. Here you can have a Linux, like Red Hat Linux. Here you can have a kind of Ubuntu. You can have it. So among what is the important guy is this, the guy virtualization. There is a famous technologies are there. You could have listened it. VMware, Hyper-V, Windows. Like these are the ones. Some more. IBM. There is a one IBM technology. That's okay. I forgot.
Citrix, right?
Sorry.
Citrix.
Yeah, Citrix is no. Citrix is another software. Not Citrix is not virtual. No, IBM one technology is KVM. Yeah. Some company they introduced it is KVM. They'll say that's a KVM. Yeah. So among them, the famous one is right now is that VMware. This is the very famous. You could have in your laptop also you could have installed VMware workstation something. You guys could have installed in your laptop also. In AWS, what AWS people did, they are not using this technology. They use a technology called Xen technology. Xen. I have seen in the interviews asking, what is the virtual technology they use for virtualization of the hardware is called the Xen. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hypervisor. Hypervisor. They call VMware another hypervisor. Let me see that. Xen. Let me search for the keyword. Xen. Yeah. So nowadays you see right here the compute when you say compute CPU and all, they use that one of the Xen based hypervisors. So you can say that virtualization, another name you can say that hypervisor. So for that name, you can keyword this, you can say that one more keyword hypervisors. So I have seen somewhere the interview questions what hypervisors AWS is using. They're using these technologies they support, but AWS they invented one more technology. You can think it's an open source one. They took AWS and then they named they're using is AWS Xen hypervisors. Okay, what is the benefit if you use these hypervisors? Your physical compute, the CPU will become as a virtual. When you become as a physical CPU into virtual, you can install multiple laptops. So when you take the hardware box, right, you could have seen in the data center in the olden days they were using one OS only on that box. Nowadays they're installing on that hardware, they're installing the virtualization, then they're making that physical into the virtual. 1 second. Oh, Azure works. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. There is one good video I have seen long back. I'll show it. Yeah, please just listen for like 2 minutes something. You will get another keywords. Yeah.
Microsoft Azure is a private and public.
Don't compare with the. I mean, every Azure the keyword it works for every cloud type. It will work for Google. This video applicable for every
cloud platform. You may be familiar with the Azure services that developers and IT professionals use to build, deploy, and manage applications. But how does it work? Azure uses a technology known as virtualization. Virtualization separates the tight coupling between a computer's CPU and its operating system using an abstraction layer called a hypervisor. The hypervisor emulates all the functions of a real computer and its CPU in a virtual machine. It can run multiple virtual machines at the same time, and each virtual machine can run any compatible operating system, such as Windows or Linux. Azure takes this virtualization technology and repeats it on a massive scale in Microsoft data centers throughout the world. Each data center has many racks filled with servers. Each server includes a hypervisor to run multiple virtual machines. A network switch provides connectivity to the servers. One server in each rack runs a special piece of software called a fabric controller. Each fabric controller is connected to another special piece of software known as the orchestrator. The orchestrator is responsible for managing everything that happens in Azure, including responding to user requests. Users make requests using the orchestrator's web API. The web API can be called by many tools, including the user interface of the Azure portal. When a user makes a request to create a virtual machine, the orchestrator packages everything that's needed.
Yeah. So you see, right? These are the boxes. You see, these are we don't care about fabric controller orchestrator. This is not our job. Like we that is not at all our job until you join Azure or the cloud company. As a DevOps guy, if I'm working with for AWS and all, if I'm using for Azure and all, I work in these two, this layer, API and then the UI. Here two things are there. The white one here is called UI. The behind is called the API. With these two, we will interact. Behind how it is happening, this is out of scope for us. This is the data center where the rack servers are there. And then when you send a request, behind virtualization technology that will be used, that virtualization will be CPU threading, they like multiple CPUs or what softwares are, that is out of scope. But as per they given the document, AWS is using the Xen hypervisor. And then network also they'll be doing the virtualization, and then the storage also they are using the network virtualization keyboard. Yeah.
The best server rack, then sends the package and request to the Fabric controller.
Yeah, just a second, I'll take this snap. Oh, that's okay, I'll take later. So take this video. So my thought was here to like all your physical CPU are the physical network or the physical storage, everything they become as a virtualization with the help of the hypervisors. There are a number of hypervisors. The AWS one is the Xen hypervisor, which we work when you are working with the AWS thing. So in your laptop or in your application, when you are working with the DevOps guy with the servers, if application is becoming slow, first to check the CPU. If it is CPU is churning, I mean to see if it is high usage, like 100%, 90% something, try to add more CPUs, then sure application will become as a faster. So if you add more RAM, it becomes somewhat good, but the best thing was the CPU is the highest, produce the more result to become as application is very fast. That's what I mean. Cool. So I was telling laptop also will have the infra, and then so we don't work for laptop, we don't work for phone, we work for the servers, these servers. So this infra is limited. I was telling this infra is scalable. It is limited, but it is a scalable. Your laptop also scalable, but like for example, to your laptop, you cannot add more CPUs. You cannot add more CPU cores because the motherboard in your laptop, right? It has been designed such a way that one core something. Here you can add more cores, physical cores. They can go and then they can put that box. They can adjust this. So keep it. Servers are scalable. When you say scalable means adding more CPUs possible. Like for example, I have 8 CPUs. I think maximum you could have seen for laptops is 8 CPU, maybe like somewhere I seen for Mac and all. If you go to the servers, right, my applications and all, somewhere we could have added almost like 256 CPUs also we have added. It's a very big application. We are running it, something. So you can add more CPUs. The good keyword for scalable. I can add more storage. Obviously, you can increase. Add more NIC card. When you are adding more NIC card, what are you adding behind?
Bonding, NIC bonds.
Yeah, you are adding. But what are you assigning for NIC card?
IP
address.
Yeah, you are adding more IPs. That can be public or private. Yeah. This is the what is. So I have seen somewhere the basic question. It's what is scalable in your thoughts? Scalable means there is you got a saturation to one limit, you reach to the threshold, and then you want to increase more. That is possible. With the servers, it is possible. Our laptop is limited. This is for personal. This is for enterprise. This is for enterprise. Okay. So my thought here is to give you that there is a technology called virtualization. Physical CPU will become as a virtual CPUs and all. On top of that, we will be installing the multiple operating systems. That is what one thing. When your application is slow and if CPU is 100% usage, damn sure your application will be very slow, and then your login also. When you are playing a game, the cursor will become very slow. So in that time, only the possibility is add more CPUs is the one of the option that is method. Okay. So in a cloud technology, I'll come towards that. This is, we came from phone and then we went for laptop and then we went for servers. Okay, cool. So servers place is called, where the servers will be there?
Data center.
Data center
Are the
region available.
Available.
So earlier days, whenever there was no cloud, they were calling everything is called data center. Once cloud came, right, they're calling these two keywords came after cloud. You think last 10 years onwards, they're using these keywords. You can think these two keywords. Previously, everything is called the data center. Just a minute. Yeah. So that is the one thing. These two keywords came after the cloud. Earlier, we were calling the data center. Okay. You know the one flow. Just help me with this keyword. Yeah. Yeah. Please help me like the steps. I don't have cloud for now. Just tell me that this. Just what we need to have. Please go ahead. Tell me some points which you know. I want to give an application to end user. Like for example, netflix.com.
UI.
Yeah.
So some video streaming application which is support to the users to see.
Address.
Yeah. Next.
And storage, like where we can upload the videos.
Yeah.
So remaining like a common thing is domain. Host channel is common.
Yeah.
Without that, we can't even see.
Yeah. Domain. Okay, cool. So this domain, and then we need a mandatory guy is the public IP. Because we are giving to outside, right? Yeah. So yes, this is the on the software layer. Like so first, before that, we need a like kind of physical place. We need to purchase this place, right? Like what the place is called? Obviously the DC, data center. And then you need a physical servers. On top of physical servers, you need a OS layers, the OS layers, and it's whether virtual or something. You need a OS layers under here. So just keep this thought, okay? I'll come on this. I'll come on this. I'll take one more example, okay? Just help me. Just help me. I'll come on to the technology. I'll take some generic example. Just help me. In my place, not place. I wanted to watch a kind of movie. It's I need to have a kind of home theater setup. Just help me. First, what I need to have?
Projector or TV.
Physical place.
Yeah, think it's in Bangalore. Like if you're in Hyderabad, some very good demanded area. Like how much it may cost? For example, just go with the number. I need some number.
20K.
50K, 30K.
What is the place?
Okay, you ask the place itself.
Yeah, I want to purchase the place, for example.
Land.
Maybe minimum is
1 crore, 2 crore, 1 CR.
lakhs.
Yeah.
15 to 20 lakhs.
Okay.
Land.
Let's go with the 1 CR. Good land. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Next.
And we need to set up like the data center type.
Building and
House.
everything.
Build infra.
Built in.
Like think what that is 1 CR.
And we need to have like
Sector, system.
and we need to have a good internet connection also, like physical server type.
Network.
So you think this is also like, for example, at least something 20 lakhs.
20 lakhs.
Okay. Now you in Hotstar, You got a movie, you paid for that, and then you are at the end. What are you doing here? You
Watching
did
now.
everything. At the end, what are you doing?
Watching.
Now the like someone, I'll go to same movie. I'll go to how much it came here? Almost like something budget.
2.2
2.2
crore 20 lakhs.
Okay, 2 CR plus something. Okay. Now same movie. The other guy, what one person? He went into the nearby multiplex. How much? How much it will cost for him?
50 300.
Okay, 1K. Go with this 1K, for example. Something. Yeah, generator also true when. So true. So my like you see, right? What is the benefit here? What is that main difference?
Cost.
Budget.
Next in future, so after 1 year, what you have to do? There is a new hardware came.
Maintenance.
We need to update that.
Maintenance. Maintenance, which is called that operations. And then someone like we need to security also, right? We need to keep a security as well. Whether it is working as well as someone has to be the monitoring. So all these things you have to take care here. Okay. So similar way, just keep it at that. Here, what is doing here in the multiplex case, like he can go or he can. I mean, at the end, what is our objective here is that this is the watching. You can go to your own place. You can set up. If you do your own setup, right? It does a lot of things. Casting. You have to maintain, upgrade the hardware, security monitoring. All this will come. So same way. Let me go here for a right. This is the guy. This is the guy. I was telling, right? I wanted to give one application to end users. So earlier days, before the cloud, what people were doing it, they were purchasing this place, they were maintaining the servers, this and that. Like, what are the extra things are coming? If you go with the application, leave the movie thing, now come to the software, our technology. So what is the first constraint we were having with the movie thing? What is the first problem we were having?
Place.
Budget.
The pricing. It was heavy, right? If you go with one setup. Then one more we had, right? Problems.
Maintenance.
Which is called the
Operation.
One more was
Security.
One more was
Monitoring.
So if you go with your own setup, think that Hotstar, before cloud, they were having all their setup like this, Hotstar or Netflix, they were having all this setup. Now, like multiplex, right? Now multiplex, do you care about infrastructure or they will take care?
They will take care.
Same way these guys came, the cloud providers. Like multiplex, for example. So the place, the setup or security, some of the monitoring, they will take care. What is your job? Run whenever you need, go to that place, just use and pay for that only. Don't pay for extra things. Don't pay for place. Don't pay for the setup. You no need to worry about them. What you have to do as if I want to go paper, what you used. Like you watched a movie, that's it. You will pay for 1,000 rupees only. So now one customer came to you. You are the cloud architect guy. You are the architect guy. One customer came to you. Run an application. Do you go with your own DC? Own DC? This is called own DC or the cloud. Which one do you prefer?
Cloud.
Who will take care in the cloud? Place and all.
Provider.
Cloud providers.
There are the famous guys in the market right now. AWS, which is Amazon. This is the
Azure. Google.
The majority, Oracle also. There are like IBM. These are the majority places are there. And you know, some people are very famous. You give them the place, they will take care everything, but they're doing such business like something. This IBM is like very good in the private cloud and all. Okay, whatever the cloud providers, these are right. These are very famous. They will sell this same place to multiple people. These are such kind of cloud is called a public cloud. Okay, I'll come to that keyword later. Okay, so keep this thought. Your job is to someone coming to you and then asking an application, and right, to set up your own data center, at least it will take a year, right?
Right.
Is blah blah something, right? Minimum you think a year. In cloud, right, you need a minutes. It will take a minute. Now yesterday I was telling, right, you built your own data center in India, and customer is very critical. What is the backup you need? What is the backup place called?
Singapore.
Disaster.
DR.
Yeah.
Disaster recovery.
So now
Yes,
you have to go to the another country, you have to purchase there again, and then you have to bind some rules will be there, right? There will be the rules in other country. Some you have to know those rules, and then very difficult, right? Here everything who will take care? Cloud guy. Already they have a lot of places. That place is called data center place is called region. This is called region. Now you go to that, there was image, right? You could have seen it. There was an image they were showing right here. Yeah, here. This earth symbol, right? This is like South Africa, and then somewhere like this is America, like here is that UK wala. So they have a lot of places. You go to that AWS regions. You see, there is a cache keyword. You know this keyword, right? 1 second. This guy, infrastructure. They have compute, storage, network servers. They kept those in a data center at different places. Now let me go here. This guy. Now we are the Asia. Now you see, right? In India, 2 places are there. One is Mumbai, launched in 2016. One more is in Hyderabad. Wait, it's not coming. Launched in 2022. Recently they launched it. So let's say, for example, right, the famous Bawarchi Biryani website, for example, where do they prefer to launch? Now you want to run the Bawarchi Biryani website. Where do you prefer to run? Hyderabad was not available. And then what was the previously? Mumbai. Now, so in your resume, you keep a one application. You are responsible for this Bawarchi Biryani one application. Let me see whether they have. Let me see, maybe. Oh, they have online website. They don't have, maybe. Hey, let me see. Yeah, they have. They have this application. Okay. Now you are the DevOps guy, this application. And then if someone asks you this, let's, for example, you kept in your resume, this is your project. Sometimes we ask this kind of crazy question. What is your application? Not crazy question. That's where we go for relative things. You will say that Bawarchi. Now, next question we'll ask it, where is this application is running? What is your region? Don't say that this running in the New York region and all, because right, we don't prefer to run applications very long distance, because your packet has to go, right, your application from your laptop, the request will go to the region, right? What will be happens if your packet goes to the New York? What is the thing will happen usually?
Delay in
Slow
the
website is delay in the.
Yeah, there is a little delay, right? So customers will be very, I mean, they don't prefer, right? Let's say, for example, Netflix is for some days is slow. Damn sure you will go to the Hotstar. There is a business loss, right? So that's why, what is the good thing? Always, some interviews, if you are attending as an architect and all, they'll ask these kind of questions to you guys. So as a DevOps guy, we prefer, if someone comes, prefer the nearest region, okay? And you keep a one project and like 4 years, 5 years experience. And if you say that your Hyderabad region was there is a glitch, right? Hyderabad region came when?
22.
Recent.
Yeah, little careful when you are giving some answers. If it is new project, yeah, people will prefer to the Hyderabad. I mean, just careful when you are giving this answer. What that is the one, okay? When you are telling a in my context, right? So applications we run based on customer near geolocations, regions. So previously majority like India customers, they prefer to the Bombay. Now Hyderabad coming, some applications, new applications they're shipping, and then they're migrating also some. And then another one for India is the nearest one is the Singapore. Oh, Thailand is coming soon. Okay. Somewhere, where is this? Yeah, the Singapore was the oldest one, like something. Okay. And some services you may not be available in Mumbai. Some services may not be available in Hyderabad. Majority are available in Singapore. I have seen it. If AWS introduce new service, they'll come in like rolling fashion. First they'll introduce in Singapore, then they'll come to Mumbai and all. That I have seen it. So majority, see, 2010, right? It is very older one. Say that they have a lot of things here. Like whenever they comes, majority services you will be getting the Singapore. That is the one. Oh, red is the new one. Oh, they're bringing many. Okay. So to keep these are the places already. AWS, Amazon people took it. They built the data centers here. Lot of places. They built the infrastructure, and then they are selling these places to us. As an architect, you when someone customer come to you, preferring instead of your own data center, preferring the cloud is very important. I mean, cost wise and all. And you have a lot of infrastructure already available. They have a lot of cloud. Okay, good. So I'll say that cloud, there is a good keyword. Cloud is scalable, unlimited. This is what the original meaning of the cloud, like what I understood with my experience. So in the cloud, if you go to the not the like the outside cloud and all, the infrastructure cloud, you have unlimited compute, unlimited CPU, unlimited resources, the infrastructure. You can use whatever you needed and then pay for that. Don't pay for the place and all something. In the cloud, the best thing is pay per use. Don't pay for like you allocated something and then like some, like, for example, you no need to worry about the places and all something. That is what here one thing. So keep it that whenever cloud comes, cloud is the physical place which is called a data center, and another name for this is the region. So inside region, again what they did, let's say for example, I'll go to this image here. Wait. You see, right, there is a keyword availability zones.
Availability zone.
3. What they did, let's say for example, in Hyderabad, some places outside distance of 50 kilometers something, they kept some 2 buildings, 3 buildings they kept. There. Think that 3 buildings, 3 areas, let's say that 3 areas they have. Those 3 areas are called, each is called agent. So region again divided into the place. Divided into the availability zones. So region is the Hyderabad place. Usually we will be calling to a geolocation. Inside that Hyderabad, you have how many data centers they have here again inside region?
3. Well, 3.
3.
The original, I was bringing the earlier data center, right? So here, data center original name is the agent availability zone. Agent availability zone. Group of agents are called region. Yeah. So you will get this kind of question a lot of times. You cannot call a region as a data center. You can call data center as a availability zone. How many availability zones Hyderabad is having as far that image? How many you have?
3.
3. Yeah. Now let me go here somewhere. Mumbai. 3.
Mumbai also 3.
Earlier, I remember earlier like some, I forgot the year, but they were having 2. Then they added additionally 1. And now let's go to the Europe. I'm sorry, America. Let's see. The first one is North Virginia, North California, Oregon. Where is the one North Virginia? Where it will come? Just a minute. Cloud. You see, a very interesting Wala. You see here, this one. Can you see? Can you name that? What is that name?
Government loan.
Yeah, this you are not allowed. This government cloud. You need to be, some restrictions will be there. You have to be US citizen. They do like, you can't access this Gov cloud easily. Separately you have to go, but other ones you can access. This Oregon, India, and all. So this Gov cloud naming you cannot access. You have to be, very restrictions will be there. Canada, where is this guy? Yeah. Can you guys see how many availability zones are there? North Virginia,
6.
6. So it depends upon, that is not our decision. They have, somewhere you will have lot of regions, lot of lot of availability zones. Somewhere you will have it. Okay, cool. So you no need to remember how many regions. No one will ask you this question. The curious question was, we ask is, in which region you are running your application. That is the one. And when I'm running an application, if someone comes to you, they need to run an application, you don't need to run on all the regions. No, we lock for one region. The applications which we are running right now, it is available in the two regions. One is the primary, another is the backup we have. The primary is the Singapore, and then backup we have is the Mumbai. That is how we are going currently in my application. We never run, keep this thought, we won't run application in all the countries. If you want to run, you have to pay more than data center, you will be ending for the cloud here. So as architect, we don't run application in all the regions. We prefer few very near to the customer, near region to the customer. That is okay. Any questions you want? Any thoughts you want to ask?
Cost depends on the region. Does the cost impact?
Yeah,
Maybe
there is a little. Let's say for example, EBS volume 100 GB. If they are charging in Mumbai, like for example, $2, somewhere they'll charge like 1.8 cents, something like that. Little vary region to region. Yes, there is a reason difference, but not like a very big number. Little there is. Yeah. So first thing is, if any customer comes, nearest geolocation where they're doing the business, customer apps run nearest to geolocation. Our job is to select a region. Inside region, what will be there?
Availability zone.
We run apps on availability zone. Okay, so reason is the geolocation place, which is separated different locations in world, like the Mumbai, Singapore. So when you are going for an interview, lock for one region. We ask like which region and all. We don't run application in multiple regions and all, like 10 and all. We don't run. We run like specific locations only near to the customer. Just keep it that kind of thought somewhere. Cool. So cloud versus own data center. Tell me here, what are the drawbacks if you go with the own data center? The first
Budget.
Yeah. Budget. It will be heavy.
Maintenance.
Yeah. Operations.
Operation security
You have to take care of your own security.
and monitoring.
Monitoring. So yeah, there is a question. How global applications Netflix, they will have like not many, right, Likith. So they will have some data where the customers are coming, right? So whenever Netflix launched, first it was in like majorly in the US. Then based upon the customers are coming, now they are spreading their locations. They're spreading to India, Mumbai, somewhere they're spreading it currently. So if customers are coming, if they're facing latency and all, right, damn sure you have to move to that. If business is coming, you are getting money, they will be putting the location in other places. That is what business need. Good. So here is the one. Best thing in the cloud is, what are you paying for in cloud?
Only what we use.
And
Paper we use.
You pay for that. You don't. There are locks. Let's say, for example, now you go for Hotstar. What you will do? They will take money before you. Like before, let's say 1 month before subscription, they'll take it. When you take subscription, what is the problem with that? You got locked with them. You paid already, now you got logged. So here they have a lot of options. You can pay before for this cloud. They'll give a lot of discounts. They give a lot of discounts here. That pricing model will see, but I'll say that you can pay in advance for these people. That is the possible. Otherwise, what you can do, pay per use. This is called on demand. That they have an option. And one more thing, I will run applications today in India region. Tomorrow I can run applications
Anywhere.
Singapore. Go global. You can go like maybe little. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So
Scalable.
yeah, obviously that is very good keyword. Yeah, scalable. Exactly, good keyword. I will give one more technology, one more keyword, elastic. Let's say, for example, the Hotstar, you could have seen, right? 5.1 crore people came to watch the Hotstar, right? During that hours, whenever the cricket match played, like how long it was, like 8 hours something max if we take like the 6 hours. In the duration, they will run more servers. After the match, right? They will destroy those servers. So what is that means? They brought more servers, and then again they decreasing the servers is called nothing but elastic. So these are the nature the cloud will provide us for us. So you don't need about the any infrastructure, don't care about that. Bringing the hardware, setting up the place, the cloud providers will take care. The providers, that is not our job. They'll take care the majority things. So what is my job as a DevOps guy? How can I go for these cloud providers? How can I utilize the infrastructure? So I'll give simple one more generic example. What Flipkart is selling in their website?
All products.
Everything.
Products. Amazon website also they're selling the products, right? Something. Same way,
Yes.
these people have like Flipkart, they have also one website. They have one website, which is the GUI. Instead of website, we call as a good keyword console or the portal. We will go to this website. These people, what they're selling, like Flipkart selling the products, right? These people are selling infrastructure. When you say infrastructure, what they're selling? Compute,
Network.
some other products. We'll see what under some other products they're selling. They're selling some products. So data center, they're selling virtually in the website. You go to that website, and then we will see like there will be section called compute. There will be section called storage. You will have a section called network. If you go to network, you will see Route 53.
Yeah.
You go to storage, you will see the EBS, and you will see the S3. You go to the compute, you will see CPU, the RAM, and you could have seen yesterday one thing called image. What is this image?
OS.
Exactly, image. They'll be selling all these products in their portal. Like Flipkart, they're selling, right? They're selling the regular usage product. These people, what they're selling in their portal, they're selling this infrastructure. Where this infrastructure is running? All this
Availability.
exactly in the region, in a place. So as a guy, the cloud guy, the DevOps guy, we go for this AWS console. You have to register for this. If you go to the existing project, there is already project is running. You no need to sign in and all for this. If you join an existing project, your manager or your team, or you need to request for this console. Automatically your company email will added. They will give a separate URL for this. Then with your Gmail, with your company mail ID only, you will be able to log in for this. This is the here like AWS console. Now I'm not in the company, we are learning right now. So what you have to do, create an AWS account. This is the place where we will be registering here. You see, right? You are doing the sign up. Once you sign up, then like we will be logging later. So how do you interact with the cloud? That is what the first thing. We interact with the cloud. So when you are interacting with the cloud, you are interacting with virtual or you are interacting with the physical? If you ask me,
virtual.
Virtual.
Yeah, virtual, but behind.
It is
It's physical.
physical.
What is the component? Physical place component.
Data center.
Data center.
It is a
Region.
region, and you are interacting with
Agent.
agent. In the agent, what are there here? That
Back server.
back server,
Servers.
which is nothing but infra. So how do you interact with the cloud? First, you have to register. Register
Sign up.
console, or is called portal. If you go for existing project, you no need to register. Don't do this thing. Don't show your own AWS account. Already they will be having. Already AWS will be running AWS accounts. Already AWS account. You have to ask them, please onboard me to that account. Then once you account is nothing but like Gmail, some kind of account, right? Like something. So there will be already AWS account will be there, multiple AWS account or single. They will add your user ID, and then you will be accessing those AWS account. Okay, that is. And keep this in my team. Like for example, in my team, we are like 150 people at DevOps team are there. We don't use separate each end user. 150 people, we use one AWS account or multiple, like in company. We don't use our personal AWS account. Keep this thought. If you are the not working guy, keep this thought. We don't use our own personal account. One thing in the project, there will be one shared AWS account. All people will log into that shared AWS account. That is the one thing you have to keep it. So whenever you join new project, they will add you to that AWS account. In that account, we don't go for all the regions. We have some lock in the sense we always use one region. As I said, right, my current the project, like we are using primary one is the Singapore, and then backup, if there is any problem, then we go for Mumbai. There we will bring up the servers on the needed time. That is what we are doing it. Yeah. So if you want to interact with the cloud, it's not only for AWS, any cloud provider, first you need to register to this. Once you register, next, if you log in, you will get one console page. There you will get to know those things. Okay. Cool. So my objective for today, like, is that the virtualization keyword, and then the need of the cloud. What is the cloud? What they're doing is what their business. That is for my today context I want to give. Any questions, queries you want to ask? You guys are talking, I think.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Two things. It is not able to understandable, or it is understand everything.
We understood.
Okay, good.
Yes, understanding.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, cool. So next, like majority applications, right? Like I'll give you some number with my experience. Like before 10 years, everything was in data center. Like 10 years on people are moving. There is a lot of scope where the old applications where they are running in the data center. Now cloud came. Your job is to, if the applications already moved, your job is to maintain on the cloud. Or if already application is running in the data center, they're in a plan, your job is to work on this layer, migration. So still majority projects, they're in the phase of this guy, migration from data center to the cloud. So your job will fit here, or you will be in the process of from here to here. That is what I want. So tomorrow we'll see, like some will register for this cloud, and we will go through the what the keywords on top of those things. Tomorrow my context was register this, and then setting up the around the keywords what something. So I'll say this recording. Just give me like today evening. I'll say I want to make a process. I don't want to give every day and all. I'm looking for that process. I'll keep in one Excel, and then you will get all these links somewhere. So that's what my process. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you.
Yes.